There you go, uncut, just straightforward. Got a way big working space for once, so hopefully you will be able to hear me. I'm gonna come a little bit closer. Okay, so already we've been 3 in a row, 3 star signs in a row. That's pretty well done. We're going to continue. We finally have 2 weeks of working space prepaid in a cake factory. Virgo, how do you do? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Raven from southeast coast of Norway, one of the lost shield maidens, and I don't know, gypsies, I suppose. Okay, so let's get this going. What is going on with Virgo these days? What is it that Virgo need to know? What is it that Virgo need to know? I comb my hair just for you. I know you're a little picky, being a Virgo hair. Yeah, so I'm in Thailand, and so for being Thailand, not very tanned, am I? Sun is shining, and we are still the night crawler from our side. So, we are today, all day long, all the star signs starting up with 2 lines of Lenormand cards. For some reason, Lenormand cards now and then speak far more louder than tarot cards. So let's see, what is the message we have for you? It's supposed to be from February, or for February, this month. What is coming towards you in whatever the cards say. And when that's said, Om Namah Shivaya. Let's cleanse the vibe a little bit. May the Great Spirit protect you, protect all, and lead you in to the best of intentions. What else? It's a general read. You know the stuff, so take it as it resonates. Not everything can resonate. In that case, that would be a pretty good hit. Hopefully we will be many Virgos who this can help out, all right? Also synchronicity based, so whenever you see this, it could be exactly what you want to hear right now. So let's get started. So we had a fallout here. Good old daddy. Ice bear. Ice bear, that's Norwegian. Polar bear. Wealthy man. Someone here is an imposter. Someone you could be dealing with an imposter. This is 10 of Wands. There is a burden, a liability here, Virgo, connected to this specific connection. There's an older man here, could be your daddy. And either he is nagging you about being a liability, telling you to get rid of that liability, and that nagging in itself is a big liability alone. How would I know? Someone here are more than just two-faced. Could be that man, older man. Usually this older man is a nice guy. Either our boss, a father, they are well off. This man is coming up as cold, And I'm being told by spirit, look down, because the same guy is right here. So he might pop up again, but I'm going to leave him there for now, alright? And see where he's landing. Because sometimes double up is a treat. There is this creepy feeling I get. It could be with someone you are involved with, like boyfriend, girlfriend, just or family member. It could be someone you have to deal with in general. I'm going to go for the 50s style right now, excuse me. But I always get the creeps from this two-faced fucker. It's not a traditional Norman con. It's not. But it's a lot of chaos in the energy. It's almost like a psychosis, like someone are completely mad. They are so mad. Not necessarily angry, but mad, crazy. And not just two-faced, but they have all sorts of faces. I'm not even sure they can control that. And it's kind of this, how can I say that? Opposing the cool, literally cool, stubborn energy of the bear. There's, you know, he's chill, he's the big guy, no one wants to mess with him, right? And then I get this almost crazy, I use Hannibal Lecter as an example. He's just a Hannibal Lecter. He's like this respected psychiatrist and surgeon and whatever. You have it. And then all of a sudden you find yourself in a situation which is very similar to hell, where everything is out of control, including him. It's just that he's being very calm about it, except the situation you're in, where, you know, I'm not going to bring up direct. I'm a huge fan of, I shouldn't say I'm a huge fan of him exactly, I'm a huge fan of the concept. Like being this evil genius, but having, you know, the heart is not really there. It's knocking, making the bug pump, but he's not really there. He doesn't have a soul. And he represents this trickster, which is insane. And somehow I feel this vibe is very close to you, Virgo. Something completely insane. Unless you're going to a theme park. I'm obsessed with theme parks, by the way. I love roller coasters. Still, that mask is creeping me the fuck out. Oh, that was wiggling table. Okay. What do you know? Playing games, are we? So I suspect you do have someone around you who likes to play games, and they're mad, crazy, utter crazy. Either they've been on Datura way too long. The only way I can bring up that example is that, you know, if you know what Datura, the Devil's Bell, the plant, you can read about trip reports on internet, and that's for sure one thing I'm never going to put voluntarily into my system. Anyway, you can also die from taking it, from dehydration alone. And it's like dying in hell, like Hannibal Lecter. And I lived beside someone when I lived outside in the mountains, in the wilderness. And the neighbor, he ate that stuff like popcorn. And he would one moment seem so calm, very next moment he sounded like Gollum. You know, making strange voices and talking to spirits which is around you, because this kind of devil's bell, for me anyway, I'm not much of a for the establishment. Oh, it's an hallucination. No, I think it literally brings you into another universe. So your body is here, your mind is somewhere else, because it's so real. It's so real, like it can't be more real, you know. And since we already are inside an illusion, so what makes the other illusion less elusive? I don't know if you can say that, but if you see people on Datura, you would see them have a smoke, maybe taking a shit, maybe eating a cake, maybe even they're having a shag, but there's nothing there. But to them, it's very real. I don't know if you're unlucky and having someone around you who just did that, or if you've just been far out in space with some plant medicine. But someone around you are quite psycho and playing mind games here. There's this game going on and I don't like it. It's like from a creepy fucking movie. It's a creepy read. I smell hardcore hippie vibe here. I mean, look at this mushroom house. And we have a Leo here, someone who behaves like, oh my god. I'm not saying all Leos are like that, but it's a very typical Leo trait. Many people who are not Leo can still behave like that, like, oh my god, I should be the attention. I should have all the attention on planet Earth. I've seen people with Venus in Leo behave like that. Oh my god, look at me. I am on top of the world. Oh my god, oh my god. As soon as someone else get attention, they would do something weird just to get the attention. If you are a hippie, someone's going to trip themselves out of their own mind. Not everyone can handle a good portion of psilocybin soup. It's a lot of things that seem very trippy here, just to be honest with you. It looks like a fucking DMT trip. Never ever have I seen an actual DMT trip in a card read, which makes your read, Virgo, special. Because this trickster is exactly what hardcore trippers see. Just talking on behalf of a friend. Joe Rogan, he talks a lot about them, the jesters, and they are like super mad. Don't be afraid of them. But if you're around someone who are really deep into that shit, it can be a problem. I have seen someone all of a sudden like scream out of their mind on a festival, and just scream like they are in hell, literally. You're going to get some luck coming towards you, like unexpected money. Someone's going to help you out. So in all this madness, someone's going to say, hey, it's your lucky day, basically. By the way, maybe I said that. This read is for February 25, but also synchronicity based, so I'm not really time stamping my reads. And that said, possibly twice. Let's move on. You have a journey here ahead of you. This reminds me completely so much. I don't know if you've seen a movie called Stardust with funny. So the reason, it's a possible reason that you're done with someone or something, you know, you can't handle anymore. It's like, this crap is over, this shit is over, I don't want no more of this, so I'm just going to order a flight to Raven, who's in Chiang Mai, or to I don't know where the rest of my friends are at the moment. They're spread all over the globe. Good. Is it a long trip? No, but it's, for some of you, it's based on a betrayal. So I get that some of you borrowed someone money and you didn't know that that was a game. Like, they were going to use those money for stuff which isn't really something you need. You know, when we borrow people money, it's because they're maybe out of food or smoke, something which is really important to them. We don't borrow money to people because they want to buy a new mount in World of Warcraft, or they're going to play poker. Anyway, if you are going to play a game right now, it seems that I also get for some of you that luck might be on your side at this moment. Right now, Moon is in Aries. Tomorrow or next day, it will walk slowly into Taurus. Play safe. And this trip, again, you had enough of someone or something. We will have a look into that. Where are you going? I wish there was that countries kind of had a number. I could kind of figure out where people are hiding. You know, I'm not sure it would be that accurate. So there is this vibe here of authorities. And maybe you had enough of authorities. Maybe, you know, this is not legal, or we can't do this. You want some more freedom. So if you are a true hippie, you would want to leave. I mean, if you're from my place, Norway, everyone says that, oh, it's such a great place. Well, let me tell you this, a lot of hippies left Norway a long time ago because everything is illegal. And you think they give you good health care? Well, that depends on what kind of illness you have. The electricity and the living costs are ridiculous, so you can't be poor if you want to live in Norway. You can, however, go to the social office and nag about money, but they're pretty tired of people from other cultures, poor countries, at least they, you know. So Norway, if you are from Norway, or a country where things are being restricted at the moment, I see you tell them to go and fuff themselves. Yeah, I also see that you might feel betrayed. Okay? By whom? Mystery. But you are letting something go, I feel, instead of bringing up some battle, which is an Aries thing. You just, okay, I'm done with this shit. Interesting read. It's been so many smoochy, hoochie, I love you, and all sorts of weird stuff. This is different. So, some are out tripping balls. That's not me, trust me. Well, I have some pieces left of that space cake, which I regret I ate. I just had to do that while I was live. Shouldn't. Yeah. Everything I can do to entertain people. It was a strange experience, and I said, let's never do that again. But you know, when you are in a country where it's legal, but thing is, I really wanted chocolate. That's the only chocolate I could get hold of. I thought, it's probably nothing. It's probably nothing. And then we are doing free spreads. Well, my brain on that free spread, trying to keep my ego intact, you know, talking, saying the same shitty things, giving orders and being the authority in the field here. That was weird on that cake. I don't know. Well, I know what's inside, but I have no clue. I couldn't measure it towards a real green beanie. Green beanie? Brown beanie? I have no clue. I just have to tell you, like, maybe don't do that. To me, this stuff usually is nothing, which is strange because THC, that's the legal stuff, right? Along with golden teachers and all that stuff here in Thailand. Strangely enough, we think of THC, the thing people smoke, as something so mild. And then it's been said by someone I consider to be a genius, a real genius actually, real deal, better smart. He said that THC is actually one of the strongest components when it comes into this world of psychedelics. And so therefore a lot of people can't have it. You get paranoia and these things. If you ask, should I try, blah, blah, blah. For me, I can say as much, I don't want to encourage people to do anything. If you live a great life, then it's not really a medicine. But it can function as a medicine in that degree that I know firsthand that if you live a life where you want to self-delete, a couple of puffs of THC can fix that in a few seconds, because it's going to really show you the madness of how self-destructive we are and how on earth, how come you can think like that? What are you thinking? Don't you understand how valuable your life is? Don't you understand how precious you are as a being? And why on earth would you eat all those things that kills you, you know? And it's a real teacher that pops up there that will, it literally whips you. Like, how could you? You're given this life. This moment is all you have. And you're doing stuff that, you know, you want to self-delete your life, and you're given this temple, you know, a beautiful body, big, small, green, blue. It's still your body, and it's so strong, and you're kind of healthy. And you want to self-delete. What on earth are you thinking? You should cherish it like it is a divine component of the rest of the universe, but you treat it like a trash can. Why? You know. So, in my experience, THC can function like that, and for me that's not something you personally, it's different for everyone, but it can really be different for every month. I mean, for some people, they claim it works for me every day. So I'm not going to be the judge of what people do and not do. I'm not sitting here and promoting drugs in any how. So it's just the fact that I see a big boom festival thing going on in every private party. Someone here are doing far more than just smoking a doobie. And someone here are losing it. There is a lot of chatter going on here, but I'm going to continue and see. I'm a slow reader. I'm going to continue and see what the heck's going on here. Maybe we could get more details. All right. I love this tiny, the enchanted. Yeah, I don't like it, but it's called steampunk. Steampunk. Some normal cards you can't see barely what it looks like, but these cards here, they are pretty. They're very well done. If you are a card reader, advise this on the side, and I advise this also. They both contain extra cards, which is in this case, both cases, especially in these cases, 2 different women and 2 different men, because sometimes, although that's you, sometimes one here is melanin and the other one is white. And this specific deck here has got special extra cards. You've got 2 of them. No, actually you've got 3 of them. And they're all tripping. But I feel sometimes that a normal deck can be far more specific than just the tarot cards. So I've fallen a little bit in love with them. Needless to say, I made my own deck, so hopefully during this year or next, you can get Ravenheim's. Oh wow, you're really lucky, lucky girl. Again, same, different, same card, same meaning. Lucky. You're lucky. This is your lucky day. This is your lucky month. Whatever is going to happen. So whoever is nuts here, whoever's going crazy, it's not necessarily for all of you, you know. I just want you to be careful, because I feel that one day, you know, I'm looking at this card. I'm like, would you go in there? If it's a real, you know, theme park, we go in there, of course. But if you are, let's say, on something, I'm not sure I want to go in there. Still, on your ascendant, where the big polar guy is, maybe it's just a big old guy from Iceland, who knows, but he's well off. There's a crazy side maybe to him, but he's gonna give you something. He himself could be a Virgo, by the way, or a soulmate. Anyway, there is something about the situation that brings with him good luck. Okay, so the dark cloud. So the dark cloud is, you know, whoever is playing games here, I don't know what kind of games. Sometimes it could simply be too much World of Warcraft. God knows I've been there, you know. Money was okay, paying for the game and then on the side buying a few things that you can use in the game. But if you are, you know, if you're all on to the poker thing, it's not a real big thing these days, is it? And they removed all the bling boxes that drains your wallet. Oh, I think I'm winning this time. And then you win maybe $500 and then you spend them up again. So now you owe 10. Yeah. This is a depression. It's attached to someone who is reckless. Sagittarius energy. Not necessarily Sagittarius, but Sagittarius energy. Very playful. I want to have fun, but I don't know how to settle. If you have Sagittarius around, they have a cloud attached to them, and this is playing some kind of game. So look out, my dear, look out. Again, there's a beautiful house here. This sensation of safety. There could be a Leo around, or someone who's got a lot of authority, very charming, very strong male energy. Again, they want to give you something. I get this feeling, strong masculine energy wants to give something to the Virgo feminine energy. Maybe you will be gifted a house in that case. Well, I have Venus in Virgo. Could be me too. Feel jealous here. Please give me a house, Daddy. I know you can. You can. No, you want to. Yeah. There is a lot of money attached to knowledge here. There is some kind of knowledge that you might want to obtain, especially in regards to the house and the luck around that. Maybe you need to gather some knowledge in regards to a house that maybe you want to purchase it. Maybe this is a house you feel very attached to. There could be some stuff going on in regards to the house that we are not aware of. The pipes, what we call cladding in Norwegian, the woodwork outside. Most houses are made of clay or concrete. Yuck. There could be something about the house that it doesn't say look more close at it, but you might want to know something about the home you're about to live in, or the home you live in. There is knowledge here that you might benefit from it, because if you don't, you might experience that someone else will benefit from it, and that's a betrayal which might come in, and that's why you leave, because there's nothing left here but crazy people who are tripping balls and just stabbing me in the back. If you gain this knowledge, you will obtain a pretty large amount of money just by having this knowledge alone. I don't know what kind of knowledge it is, but something tells me it has a lot to do about property or the house. We are already into 33 minutes. Okay, I jabber. So here the feminine are. The feminine, whoever you are, if you are feminine, looks like you are going to travel. And your brain is working fine, just fine. So whoever is going nuts here, it's not your brain. Nope. It's like you're looking around yourself. You keep it pretty chill, and you're like, what the fuck are these people up to? What are they doing and why? They're going nuts. So maybe you're even obtaining knowledge about the house, so you know the value of the house, and you completely sell it, and then so you can just leave and live somewhere else, which brings up, it looks very exotic, but it represents authority or people of power. And if you're Indian, maybe you'll get a government job. I love mocking those guys, sorry about that. So it says here, there is a peaceful way of living here. There's no arguments or shit like that. There's a little love attached to this, so maybe there is a relationship here that will be, looks to me someone are in love with Virgo. Could go both ways. This looks like someone here might travel just to finalize, or put the ring on the finger, bridal shit and all that stuff. Broom, groom, doom and gloom. It's love, like love is in the air. It's a soulmate. It's Gemini energy, love. And I don't see anything crazy about that. Lucky you. I'm not going to try and find anything crazy about it either. So you could punish yourself for something. Like me, when I ate that cake, I was kind of hard on myself on that afterwards. Like, fuck, how could you do that? It wasn't the end of the world, by the way, but I had to continue because I had promised a lot of people to continue the read. It must have looked really weird, and it went really slow at some point. And I can't say I regret it. I think it was a funky experiment. No one was harmed except my glory and sensation of self-respect. The sun here is coming up in your favor after getting lost a little bit in your brain, overthinking something possibly, and maybe, damn, why did I do that? Damn. The sun is going to shine. Someone's going to give you that offer, maybe that ring, and those kind of things go together. Mars and Venus here. Oh yeah, we even have. Oh, well, we have the groom. We have the groom, and we have the flowers coming in here. Unfortunately, I can't lie. The person who might have betrayed you, which could be another woman, she's not easy to get rid of. It's betrayal in the cards. And someone's really stuck on one of you. If there's a lesbian situation, she could be stuck on you, but she's traveling too because she feels betrayed. They come together. Same. The Caucasian woman leaves because she feels betrayed. The melanin woman leaves because she feels betrayed. Identical cards on top of each other. Then there is this Caucasian male who is going towards his queen here with flowers. But you are the one that seemed to be the one who gets a harvest here. I can't see that she is the one that gets all the good stuff. You are the one who gets the good stuff. Whoever he is, if it's a he or she, but is coming up as very much he. Anyway, he's choosing you. Whoever you with, he's choosing you. The betrayal here could be that the other woman feels betrayed or something like that. So what do you know? Love read. Anyway, I was hoping we could avoid the love read. Now, since you are a Virgo, let me get this one just a tad snap. Since you are a Virgo, we are going to use the Greenwich Tarot. That was what I was going to say. I know the kitchen witch thing, that's a Virgo thing. The necromancy thing, that's more like a Raven kind of a thing, isn't it? Oh, scary shit. Actually, we do have cards for people like me as well. The people in black. Scary people, super scary people. Okay. Let's move on to the next level. What's going on? What's going on? Where is this? I was like hoping this would end here. Now we are just going to get a few more answers. Who the hell is robbing your psychedelic garden? I mean, I get the name McKenna. Oh yeah, McKenna something. David McKenna? No, that was a brother. And they're raising up from the dead, coming back from the dead, and that they can see all the stuff you've got hidden. And okay, the joke's over. Let's continue. Terrence McKenna. Yeah, yeah. He would love this read, by the way. Like, you know who that is. Maybe you do. If you do, please leave a comment. If there is any truth to this read, please leave a comment. Because this is the most I've had in a long time. Okay, especially when the card starts falling off on the table. So I'll tell my servants to come and pick it up. Just one moment. Yeah. Okay, Jubilee. Let's pick you up and see what the hell is going on here. Oh, he's pretty upright, by the way. Talking about Leo. Someone digs Leo here. Leo energy is the bad guy. Sexy Leo coming back, huh? Leo. A lot of Leo stuff here. Well, when they're beautiful, who the hell can blame you for digging Leo? Totally. Even sometimes all they have is a moon in Leo, and they're still like, ha. He's smiling. Oh, that picture is so kinky. I should look elsewhere. The hangman, huh? The Oak King. Well, looks like someone here is going to have a new beginning in life. Or, sorry, that's a 12. That's what I think. I have glasses, I should put them on. But no, the hangman is Piscean energy. And so that's literally not doing a thing. You kind of suffer, but it's almost like you dig it, you know, like, ooh, punish me, baby. Oh, come on, punish me. This is how even Odin air condition thing gets wisdom this is how he gets his wisdom, okay? By he's actually creating the infinity symbol with his stick. So the Oak King, gaining wisdom from total tripping balls out in Antarctica or wherever no, this is North Pole. Wow, good luck with that one wherever you travel, huh? Okay, jumpers. King of Chalices. Well, if you're a girl, looks like you have more than one. Is it suitor? Tutor? Yeah. We have a water sign here. Kind of stubborn. Big heart. But if you fuck him over, he will hunt you down like Hannibal Lecter and skin you alive. His landing, surprisingly, on the player section. What's that again? Oh, there's a slight depression attached to that. So you have a Leo and possibly a Scorpio, fire sign, water sign, not necessarily sun sign, but they are here. And they are being very generous. Now, Scorpio is known to be the most horny sign in the entire zodiac. I'm not sure I agree, but that's the reputation for being children of Pluto and Mars at the same time. Let's see. Love. Alright, so you're going to get clarity in this situation regarding the house. Just do some studying, just do some reading. You could probably just ask your beautiful chat GPT. Say hi from me, by the way. And there could be some rules here attached to either a sale, don't game. Don't do like Raven. Or the thing is that if you bend over, people really are going to use the whip on you if they can. People have a very vicious side to them, which is scary. So if you just bend over like I did in regards to selling my house, I gave away my rights. And then 3 years went, I didn't say anything, and because I didn't know shit, everyone was like, no one's done, and whatever criminal activity was, it doesn't count anymore. It doesn't count. Well, thank you for letting me know that part, because whatever I've done, that you want to accuse me for, if that's 3 years ago, you can't really bitch about it, can you? Because it's been 3 years. So all those people I murdered and all those millions of money I stole and sent to Switzerland, doesn't really count, does it? You have this like lightning bulb, petty smart, getting up here. It's like you get this brilliant idea in regards to the house. You know exactly what to do. You're going to find out. Just look, take a look. You'll find out what you're going to need to do about the house. So here you are traveling, and for some of you there is literally an engagement here. And so you travel, and you're doing it some official. I have to congratulate for those of you who this is for. Maybe some of you have a strong Leo or Scorpio placement, or you're dealing with a Leo. We also have Pisces here. I mean, it could be any sign, but I'm trying to restrict in regards to what sign I'm picking out, because in the end of the day, it could be the entire zodiac. And since we have the entire zodiac, you know, look at what's coming out the strongest. It could be some issues in regards to your journey towards the place where it takes place, as in the wedding, or if you want to do something official, if it's going to be a wedding here. There could be an obstacle, okay? I'm gonna be a nice girl and have a look at what kind of obstacle that could be. You might want to know why you can't get to your own wedding, right? So let's see. I don't think, I mean, maybe you have to shift the date because someone else, they double booked. It does look like some serious stuff. Let's hope this is not a Las Vegas thing for your own sake, but the same card is popping up. Same, but different. Same card. 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands. So they are pretty Lords of Tarot cards, whoever God that is. He says, oh yes, there is going to be a change of date. Maybe it has something to do with the other chick. Or other male. Could be a ladyboy. Who gives a shit? That's so weird. And she's still on the bottom. What do you know? Okay. Go hide. Maybe I should peek another deck. Okay, we've got 2 beggars here. So, oh. So you guys, something is going to hit you hard in regards to your wedding date. Which means, because this is the Lovers, and that means that the lover or formal or a previous person that was connected to one of you is showing up, which is basically the devil in the game, the devil in disguise. This someone wants revenge is what I feel. The Tower combined with Satan. What a great way to say, no, maybe you shouldn't get married this month. Maybe next month. Someone's up to something here. Well, you know, a little bit of action. So it's like you really should wait. Going to, if you have a plan on getting married in Venice, Venice is expensive. I was there hoarding pest masks. What a shock, right? I was hoarding creepy masks. And just 4 days, like a lot of money flew out the window. Venice is expensive. So let's say you hypothetically want to get married in an expensive town in Italy. You might want to reconsider that now. Holy shit. Oh yeah. So, I'm not going to tell you, oh, this is the end. By the way, since we are at it, someone's going to get exposed. There's going to be some kind of exposure here, or someone is going to try and expose some dirty shit going on here in order to try and stop the wedding. This message is very specific, so if you know this story is directed towards someone you know, please share. Okay? Please share. Let's finish the read before we kill ourselves. That's a dramatic turn. Deception. A lover. A snake. I'm going to punish you. a town woman, the devil. What the fuck, Virgo? Your life is interesting compared to my travels and the things I see when I travel. Oh, hallelujah. Rarely you don't get it on camera, because by the time you put the camera out, it's too late. It's too shame. You know, I just, last summer, the girlfriend of my ex, she was coming towards me, and she was going to either spit in my face or beat me up. And she was coming fast, you know. I was thinking, should I readjust whatever she had? You know, I had something in my pocket which hurts if I slap you with that thing. It's perfectly legal, of course. I'm a very sweet Norwegian citizen. Never do anything which is against the Norwegian law. And anyway, she was pissed off, so she like, I'm gonna come and get ya. And then I remember, oh, I'm a YouTuber, I'm almost famous, so I just lift up my camera. By the time I had managed to fiddle in the camera and put on the video, she would turn around. It saved my life. However, we did get her evil laughter on camera, and we did get that gross pile of spit which she placed on my father's car, and he was like completely wide-eyed. I know him very well. I know him since I was 7, so he's a stepfather. I know he didn't spit on his own car. That's not his style. However, Chilean ghetto style, yeah, she did that. And still in this story, she keeps coming out as the victim, as the good one, as the nice one. No one knows shit that she's a full-on demonic entity, and she has no sympathy or empathy. She doesn't know what that is. The only thing she is or have is, oh my God, I'm so fantastic. Oh my God, everyone loves me. Oh my God, people should be so grateful to me because I came and saved, you know, my ex and my kid. She saved them from the evil raven, you know. Let's just say I've seen drama, but most of the time I don't get it I don't get it, you know. It's it's that moment you lift it. Oh, do you see that beautiful animal? Oh my God, that's so beautiful. And let's find a camera, you know, and oof, the animal is gone. Does it sound familiar to you, dear darling Virgo? Anyway, this one is screaming, look at me, look at me. 9 of Wands. Someone's being exceptionally defensive here. Overthinking the situation, which is supposed to be your sunny day. Instead, you get the whip. Now I feel like I have to give you some kind of outcome here. Because I pulled you down this road. Okay, well then. I'll do like a quick one. Because we're Virgo, you get special treatment here. And the algorithms in regard to who watches my Virgo reads are like, oh, 2-3 people watch Raven work for an hour just for you guys. Thank you. That's so kind of you. I'd say this read is really interesting, but it's very general, yeah, but who gets a buttloads of trip reports mixed with a wedding and a crazy person and tower moment? And I feel I'm looking into some, you know that movie Death and Funeral, They made a Hollywood version, and then they had an English version based on English version, where he's stripping his balls off in the wedding. No, in the funeral. And a guy would shit his pants. One guy got diarrhea on his hands. The corpse would fall out of the coffin, inside the coffin. Or was he inside the coffin? Well, there was a dwarf there anyway who claimed he was his lover. So where is his part of the, you know? Everything. And the trippy guy would sit on the top naked on the roof, tripping his balls off. And like, I don't know what's going on, because he thought he was only taking a little bit of Valium. Turns out that Valium was not Valium. And that's how this read feels like. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't seen the movie yet, trust me, you will be entertained. Personally, I prefer the British version, Hollywood thing, but the Hollywood thing is fun too, but I prefer the original. It's just because it's original, I don't know. But it's hysterically funny. So, if I can lure you, Scott from X-Men, the Hollywood guy, Hollywood version, is playing the naked guy on mushrooms on the top roof, and the guy from Game of Thrones, the dwarf, Peter Dinklage. Yeah, weird name in Norwegian. He plays in both of them, same guy. Okay, so now we have a movie recommendation, and we are going to see how is this going to end. Virgo, this is your bonus thing. You thank me in your next life. Even if it doesn't resonate, it's fucking funny. Kind of. The shock. I don't know. It could be the cards here. What the fuck's up with you guys? It could be the cards here who literally advises you to find a new date for your wedding, because there's going to be a heartbreak. That was pretty straightforward. And here we have the crazy trickster again. Maybe we are I got some feeling that some of you are dealing with a crazy stalker who's done way too much mushrooms, or some kind of stopped taking her antipsychotic pills, and then all of a sudden she's on to you guys because she thinks that he is her twin flame and they should be together. This is obsession, by the way. I think you figured that out by now. He seemed to love you very much, though. I'm not even sucking up to you. Don't have to. The card speaks for themselves. Flowers again. Same. So here. Ooh, okay. Gotcha. Off-centered. Queen of Emotions. Beautiful cards. Just got them in Kathmandu a month ago. You gotta flinch with these beautiful guys. 2 months. Yeah, they're great. Queen of Emotions, Cancerian energy, seem to be, it's just motherly energy, doesn't have to be Cancer. But she seems to be a little bit out of place, recently. She was gifted something. If you have a child, you could be Cancerian in the vibe. It's the mother card, basically, what it displays, the energy, not the sun sign. So many people complain, I don't know any Cancerians, and I'm not a Cancerian, so that doesn't have anything to do with me. Well, if you are a mother, it has everything to do with you. So again, when the card says Leo or this thing, it simply depicts the energy, the vibration. Sometimes you see me, I behave like I could go for being a Gemini, I can go for being Cancerian, but because I talk a lot too much, they usually go for, you know, Gemini. Can't really remember what I've been mistaken. Usually people are on spot though in regards to the Scorpio thing. I can't hide that. Scorpios talk a lot too. Page of Inspiration. This is crowning the energy here, like kind of turn off whatever happens here, you know, kind of turn off. Like if someone here had a lot of passion, kind of takes the edge off here. Someone managed to destroy that. So we have Queen of Swords here. Originally that was you. Either this is still you, and now you're furious, because now you really had enough of this bullshit. And she loves marriages. And you see all the me in there, the ravens, the ka in her head. Yeah, she's the Morrigan. And she's furious. She's furious. She really... Fuck, this is enough. We have two queens here. By the way, I want to thank you all for sticking to this channel. We've been on YouTube for a few years now, since I think 2021, 2, on that, yeah. And I still haven't figured out the AdSense thing yet. So all donations are highly appreciated, as not having a house and traveling all the world, it's not as fun as you think, and it's not as cheap as you think. And we are also looking to print 3 tarot deck, which we made, and a really cool deck of our own. It's called Lenormand deck. Yep. Maybe we will start with this, just that. They are very few. Just a digression. Someone, I feel like someone here says you should create some kind of celebration. Like, fuck all the bullshit, fuck all the drama, fuck that person who interferes with this, and somehow fuck the bullshit. If you love each other, don't let someone outside of you, it could be a male lover or a female lover. We have 2 different men here, and we have 2 different women here. But in this case, I feel, I mean, this man could have properties both from Leo and Scorpio, and if you know how that would be like, you're looking at one. Yeah. I have a lot of fire on Leo in my chart, and I'm a pretty feisty Scorpio. So a mix of those 2 signs, Aquarius as well, sci-fi or deluxe. But yeah, they like to dig deep, like to, you know, for me, I'm not as attention seeking necessarily as the Leo. I like to stand behind the Leo and make sure that everything is all right with him, you know, if he's a good leader. That's Scorpio thing. energy here says don't let someone break the beauty in your life that you're creating for yourself. Don't let any kind of witches and snakes and devils fuck up your situation if you are in a good situation. Don't let them. Look at the beauty of this woman. That's you, Virgo. Either you're a man or a woman, I don't care. Just look at the beauty, the colors. Oh, she's stripping for sure. But are you going to let some bitch destroy that? Oh, they are going to try. I also feel that if you throw this party, I think she will give up, or he or she or whoever, they will give up the nagging. But you need to be clear, the both of you, that who is outside of this game need to really get the fuck out of your life. We have this energy in hopes and fears of beauty and abundance in coming into your life. This is in your hopes and fears, and you can manifest that. You can fake it till you make it, you know. And I know that. You do see my blue dress, or you have seen my blue dress. That was just a game to see how fast I could manifest it. And then when I got it, it was like, what now? Should I do something really ceremonial about it? It turns out it's a high priestess symbol. I wore it the other day in the bazaar market in Chiang in the middle of the night. Fun. All right. So I got to be Cinderella, eating junk food and shop. So no one was going to fuck my moment as Cinderella. Here you have it. Here you have it. 3 wands. So maybe you have to not do that specific date, but the card here says that you don't have to do it that specific date, but you know, you could change the date from the 3rd to the 5th for all I care. I don't know, but it says here, let the show go on. For materials, you're about to establish something absolutely wonderful in your life. I'm jealous, not with the wedding part, but all those roses. Hysteric women who hates me, that's something you get used to. You just get used to it. And men, for that sake, who wants to kill you. Yeah, get used to that. So this is the wounded warrior who have been through a lot, who's got this wall of fire in front of her, but she's still standing. What I see here is like this Bene Gesserit witch, Jessica from June. You see all the Junes around her, and so many things that she had to go through in order to become who she became. The High Priestess, which is the Reverend Mother of the Tarot deck, Reverend Mother of the Bene Gesserit, the one who knows everything what from the Reverend Mothers before her. She have all their memories and all their knowledge that is gifted to you when you go through that ritual, which is drinking the water of life, which is pretty much an evil datura trip, I guess. I'm talking about tripping, but yeah, I really apologize if you think I'm bringing that up a lot. It's not something I do in general in reads, so you know. It's just that this read was very full of all of it. When that's said, you're going to get rid of a burden by balancing things out with your Virgo knowledge in regards to some of you are natural hedge witches, kitchen witches, green witches. Take heed of that. There's going to be some injustice here. And maybe there's not a lot you can do about that. I take that back. Do something about that. I've been taking injustice now for years, and I've been letting them get away with it. Even when you know it's so in the gray zone that you can't really put these people in jail for it. And the weird thing is that when they mark you out as a witch, the devil people mark you out as a witch. Because that's the reality of it. The people they burn are not the snakes, they are not the devils. They were wise women who happened to be geniuses that knew a lot about herbs and how to heal. But you weren't allowed to touch as much as a flower without the Puritans, especially in Salem, we know that. So the grim church, which still is a formal religion in many countries, could, and there's not even a formal apology for it, is it? The sun here, in regards to the justice, is going down. But someone refused to let you go. If you dig my read, if you want to hear more about this specific story, then please help me with the algorithms, because we are so far beyond an hour. I was supposed to give you like 40 minutes. Actually, I wasn't supposed to give you more than 20 minutes. And here I am, completely soaked into your story. So take it as a Happy New Year gift. We are now in the wood snake year, talking about snakes. And we're in a tree, wood snake. So funny we are. So yeah, take it as a personal gift from me to you, my beautiful Virgo people. I'm going to put up, maybe ask you kind of thing. What do you want to hear more about? Love, money, or spiritual stuff? Personally, I prefer spiritual stuff and aliens. But most people ask about love, number one, money, second, work, you know. Anyway, Virgo, if you're still here, thank you so much. Remember a thumbs up or a subscribe if you dig my style. It won't harm you. You can always redo it. And to be a little bit shy about it, thank you so much for hanging around. And again, if you know that this story could be the real deal for in regards to, oh, could be my sister, she's a Virgo, oh, my entire family are Virgos, Pisces and Virgos. Help me out, send it out. It could be very factual for some of you. Obviously, not every little thing can. Anyway, my best of love and wishes and congratulations for those of you who are actually engaged. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you so much for hanging around, and love you so much. Catch you on the flip side.